We had Dave Roberts on a couple of weeks ago, and he said he was going to leave open the possibility of Ohtani pitching in the postseason.
I mean, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? I mean, can you imagine the year we've seen 50-50 in Ohtani? If he showed up at any point in the postseason, it would just be one of the greatest years ever. If he just pitched one inning.
I can't have it. I can't allow it to happen.
Yeah,
I can't.
It's not happening.
I can't.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it should happen because obviously you just paid him $700 million. You want to see him healthy for next year, but you never know, Dan. They need that one inning to win it all.
Could he be underrated?
Can you believe? Yeah, can you believe that's a great question. Could he be underrated? Yes, I actually think he could. Now that we've seen what he can do when he's not pitching, because stealing those 50 bags, I don't think he would do if he was still in the rotation. Yeah. But just showing the world that, no, when I'm not pitching, this is the player I am. I can go 50-50, and I bet you could play like center field too and dominate there if they let him. But the fact that he's still one of the best pitchers in the game. This guy throws 100+ miles an hour with a nasty split finger, and he's only getting better. I feel like the more he pitches in this league, he's only getting better. So it actually could be underrated.
MLB Network has live coverage before and after every league divisional series game starting this weekend. Plus, we're talking to Sean Casey, his podcast, The Mayor's Office, wherever you get your podcast. Yeah, you start to look at him, and now you had 4 steals in a season. I think that was your high. So
2003, I remember it. It was I won a large pizza. Chris Welsh was one of the guys in the booth. He said, "Listen, if you get four stolen bases, I'll buy you a large pizza at the end of the year." I was like, "You got it." So,
but there's no asterisk by your stolen bases. These bases are now as big as a pizza box. Right?
Good one, Danny. Good one.
You could have had 6 stolen bases that year. But I brought that up to Big Poppy. I said, that year you hit 54 home runs, you had 1 stolen base. He said, they gave me a standing ovation that I made it to second base. Steals are up, great. Though. I mean, they're inviting you, encouraging you to steal. Will that trend continue?
Yeah. Well, I think one thing with Ohtani, I mean, it's easy to kind of say that, but then you look at the guys in the game. I mean, wasn't he second in Major League Baseball in steals? I think De La Cruz was 1, and I think Ohtani was 2. So it wasn't like everybody, if the bags are bigger, why isn't everybody stealing 50 bases? Why isn't, you know what I mean? I mean, so I don't know. I obviously it's easier to steal now, but still guys aren't doing it like they could be. But if I was on these bases, I definitely would have had at least 5 one year.
Yeah.
No doubt.